Hey, food gurus and curious foodie. I am here today to tell you and to reveal to you the next revolutionary AI nutrition's game changer. Right? If you are here and you go shopping every day, you go to the store every day to buy food, and you read different label, different type of label on food, and doesn't really know what it is, added sugar and many other things, different ingredients, and you don't know how it is, artificial sweetness, artificial ingredients, you don't know what it is, you are in the right place. You are on my channel, Living Good, and if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel, comment on my channel, and also like my channel. Tell me what you want to hear and what you want to see, of things that you want me to create it for you. But today, let me not take you far, and let's not waste time. I want to get you to the next revolutionary AI tool that you will have on your pocket, on your mobile, and next time you go to the store, you can use it to scan and to look at everything that you buying and put in your fridge for your family to eat. It's very important that we understand that in this day and age, there's many things that can make you stuff at home, your health, your wellness, make every part of it not fit the way it should be. The workout is not a game changer. The eating is not a game changer. It's what you buy with your money. It's your finance versus your nutrition. So today I want to reveal you one revolutionary AI tool that can help you and also give you a lot of advice on what you do next time when you go to the store, buying your next meal, buying your next product, buying your next milk, buying your next cheese and any other product that it's on the marketplace. And you are in the right place. I want to make sure that we discuss many things on your journey to start reading barcode and to start reading different labeling, sugar level. And for those of us who have been in high school, we know that there was a nutrition course that we took that helped us calculate cholesterol, sugar level of different things. But today, let me talk to you about that. Let me talk to you about those things that are very very interesting in the things that we eat every day, right? How many calories, how many things you do. But even if you work out, you still have that problem of balancing your diet and your nutrition. This is the channel. We are on Living Good. You are watching me, and I'm very happy to be your host today and talk to you and elaborate more on you. So let's get started. So if you ever, right, went to go to this, all of us do, we buy something somewhere, somehow, a chew gum or a hamburger or anything, right? Or we drink and we don't know exactly what we're doing. They hiding sugar that is in the drink. They hiding artificial sweetness. They hiding cholesterol. They hiding many things that are there to affect your health. Let me tell you, today is the end of it, right? Today, I'm here to elaborate to you how to read those barcodes and understanding what is next and what you should pay attention for. It's very important on what you pay attention for, and also what I bring to you in this video. So let's start it. Did you know that every product that is in the store should have a barcode per federal guideline? Yes. Every product in every store sells to you that you put in your mouth through and go through your digestion system should have a barcode, and those barcodes represent something and should also display nutritional aspects such as sugar, cholesterol, enzyme, different level of whatever is constituted that product. And before they get that, you know what they do? No. Right, they go to laboratory and study those food and stuff. But do they disclose everything? No, they don't, right? And that's the problem. They don't disclose everything, and that's why we are here to break the gap for you on what they disclose and what they don't disclose. So stay tuned, and I will elaborate more on that. So Yuka, right? Yuka is a tool, an app in every Play Store or Apple Store, you can, or Google Store, you can go to and download Yuka, Yuka, and that's the app that can scan everything you buy and tell you about what you eating as a protein, what you eating as saturated fat, and what type of cholesterol that is in it, or what level of cholesterol that is in the food that you eat. But that's enough, right? But what if you buy 50 different products at the store? You buy milk, you buy juice, you buy soda, you buy salt, you buy all the things that contribute to your health. Scanning all of them does better, right? We become the professor when we go to the store? No, right? But the educations that I want to provide to you here on top of AI and helping the AI work better is for us to go through everything that is the constituent of every fruit, right? Transformed sugar, untransformed sugar, sweet sugar, unsweetened sugar, and cholesterol, different level of cholesterol, different level of protein, calorie, different level of different ingredients such as artificial sweetness, artificial oil or things like that, right? No matter what. And talking about oil, it's one of those products that we have in every product. We have in anything, right? Your mayo has oil, your eggs that is fried has an oil, and even bread that we eat sometimes has an oil, and things like that. So but let's set it up, right? So our goals today is to talk about the AI that can help you first, which is Yuka, that I think is very good app. It's on the App Store, or if it's on Apple Store or App Store or Google Store or Play Store, you can call it. And then you tap YUKA. It's an app that can help you bridge the gap on what you scan into your cart. That it's very easy. Let's say you go into the store to buy a peanut, or let's say you go to the store to buy a yogurt, for instance, and then that yogurt will have to probably get to your house or in your fridge. You need to scan it before that, right? So you know that what type of calorie and things that are in there. And from calorie standpoint, I'll advise you to check with your physicians or nutritionists to tell you the best calorie for your body. But what we are here to do today is to tell you the technology, and also to give you an advice on how to read what the technologies tell you. But if you need more advice, I advise you, or I telling you through this video, that you can check with your nutritionist to see what is good for you. Now, those different type of nutrition guide that are on every fruit, such as an ingredient, the gram level of each of the ingredient that are put in the food. If you look at them, sugar is the most highest all the time. Sugar is the most highest. As long as you can identify sugar, unsaturated fat, and know the difference between unsaturated fat and saturated fat, I think that's where your gap of understanding those will shrink, right? Your gap of understanding what the difference is on those will shrink. Why? Because if there's something in everything, that means that thing is very important for us to know what it is, right? And the barcode that you scan, those barcode has codes that translate into the business aspect of that business, but most importantly at the federal level too, of those products that are sitting on the shelves for you. And another thing that I really want to bring to you is to understand how protein participate into bringing the gram of the salt down. The more protein you have, the less gram you have. A lot of proteins that we build in, if it's not artificial protein, if it's like a meat, for instance, it has less gram, right? If it's like a raised farm meat and things like that, it has less gram. So let's pay attention to the gram level of the things we eat, especially sugar, and then we can get to the next level of things. You need to take control of your health. It's very important that you and I take control of our health. It's number one priority of my channel, Living Good. You have to take control of your health. I have to take control of my health. Everyone needs to take control of your health. And the only way you do it is to understand. The only way you do it is to balance what is good and versus what is not good for you to eat. Like farm-raised meat, or farm-raised corn, or farm-raised pepper, or farm-raised maize or something like that. Those are really good for you, right? And that doesn't mean that our farmers are not using artificial grains or artificial fertilizer to grow them, but it's still growing from the ground. But there's some stuff today that are also growing from the ground but not healthy for you, right? You need to pay attention to that. But are you becoming a picky eater or a picky buyer or a picky shopper, a food shopper? No, right? But what we're trying to do is to alert you when for you to imagine that AI can help you, right? Reduce a lot of things. Like I said, if you just go into the store to buy two things, right? A peanut and a yogurt, right? You can scan that peanut and yogurt and sit and see what it is, how does that contribute to your health, and then put it in your cart, right? Because those two products. But if you buy 100 products from the store, you go into on a monthly shopping or things like that, that becomes a little bit hectic, right? So that's where we say, okay, the learning of all those ingredients that contribute to your health, well-being needs to be discussed, right? So that's the reason why I'm giving you advice here, so you can know the unsaturated fat, the saturated fat, the protein, the calorie, the sugar level, the artificial sweetness, right, of things that are there on the market. And are those good for you? The salt level of everything, unsalted product, how do they work? So those are my focus. And also I talk about farming product too. Those are also a place for us to look for, like buy from your local shop and local farmers, and which I think all of them are good way of surviving, right, in this generational fast generation, growing generations where food can be an issue, right? And the food you eat can be an issue, can cause many things, right, such as cancer, many things in your body. But let's face it, right? There's nothing we can do than learn and adapt, right? We have AI today, Yuka, that can help you get to your next shopping and to solve that for you. And if you download Yuka the way you see it, please comment on my video and educate me more. I use it, but you can use it even more than me. Take a time to educate yourself when you go to the app and see what different type of the things the app can do for you, and then download it and come back here. Let's have a conversations and comment on my video. But let's talk about sugar. Sugar itself, it's a good thing. I'm not saying sugar is not good, right? Sugar is driven from sugar cane, and if it's done well, it's a good thing. If you eat it too much, it's not a good thing. If sugar is in everything, yes, sugar is in everything, and we cannot escape it. But can we eat too much of it? No. Is every concentrated food has sugar? Yes, they have some type of gram of sugar. Does all the things we eat at home has sugar? Yes. There's a chance like that you're eating 50% of the normal sugar level that you should have in your body every day and put in your body. Your fries, your buns, your burger buns, your lemonade, your Gatorade, whatever you eat has some type of sugar, but don't eat it too much. That's the problem. We can tell you stop eating sugar because your body needs sugar, which is the insulin that travels to your body, and then that body needs to work along that as well. Okay. So that being said, you know what tool to use, you know what to look for: sugar, unsaturated fat, protein, saturated fat, artificial sweetness, artificial ingredient, and see if it's a farm raised or not farm raised. Even if it's a farm raised, check how it was raised. There's a lot of fish on the market today that are farm raised, but they use artificial fertilizer, artificial food for those fish to grow, right? So you need to check everything. Just because it's a farm raised doesn't mean it's good for you. Right, and then the last thing that I want to talk about also is the life, the shelf life, right? The shelf life of a product, right? So if you go to the store you see an item sitting on the shelf for more than 1 week, you should ask yourself, you buying a milk, the milk is 5 days old or 3 days old. Normally it's not, but in the purpose of this example, I'm just giving it, right? You buy the milk that is 4 days old, ask yourself why. Right? Why is this milk there? And don't buy it, right? The shelf life of food that you buy matter more than what's actually constituting the food. Because some food, if they are exposed to cold or warm weather, they change, right? It's chemical, right? If sugar, oil, and protein and all things combined together, they become chemical, right? They're not natural anymore. They are transformed food. So look at the shelf life of the product you buy, right? So if you go to the store, you don't know what it is, don't just grab it, right? Hey, when is the last time you have filling this, right? Or you have replaced this? What are the new, what are the old? There's some stuff you buy like a bread or like a muffin or like cookies at the store, or even apples sitting on the shelf for 1 week and they're reselling it. Don't buy it, right? A steak sitting on the shelf for 2 days, 3 days, don't buy it. So the shelf life of the things you buy are very important than just the food itself as a chemical that you eat in your product. So next time you go to the store, ask, right? Ask when you buy the bread and say, hey, well, usually it says, right? But like a donut, for instance, the one we choose at the local store, the local grocery store. Most importantly, those local grocery store or corner store, you need to check. You need to ask them that when is the last time that they have replaced XYZ or this food? When do they resupply or put it back on the and things? And if they don't sell it, what happened, right? They will say, well, if we don't sell it, then we give it away or we throw it away and things like that. You need to know that. So if you're shopping somewhere regularly, frequently, ask those questions and understand what they do with the food if we don't buy it, and how long they take it off the shelves and put a new one. And next time you come, look at it again. The barcode should tell you, so Yuka should help you tell the barcode. And talking about Yuka, finally, is that Yuka can also use color coding warning for you. So you can scan a food right now and the food can be green. That means that the food is good for you to eat. And if you scan a food and this food is red, the food can also, that means that don't eat it. It's not good for your health. And if it's yellow or orange and things like that, that means that you might be careful, right? But to end finally is water, right? Drink more water. Anything you eat in your body, make sure that you have more water in your body to flush it out, right? Meaning that if you drink a bar of candy or something like that, if you eat a bar of candy, and then you drink like a half liter of water, that candy has no more than 10%. I don't have a research, but I practice it all the time. That candy has no more than 10% effect into your body, because you know why? Water does flush it out, right? So drink more water, stay up, sleep a lot, and so on, right? And more. So if you are new to my channel, comment, subscribe, and like my video, and I will see you in the next video. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out. Thank you. Thanks for watching.